Good girl.
Good girl. That's a good girl. Have you ever been hunting, shot a deer, but then you could never find the deer? You've looked and looked, you followed blood, you had good blood, and then all of a sudden you lose the blood and have no idea what happened. Guess what? If you've been hunting long enough, it's happened to you. If not, it's gonna happen. So what do you do about it? Well, you can go keep tracking, you can keep looking, you can hire somebody to come in with a dog. That's one way of doing it. Or you can try it like me and get your own dog and try to train your dog to do it.
So this is our dog Daisy.
So I first started working with my dog Daisy back in February, March. When I first started working with her, she seemed really scared of a deer leg. And my dog is at least a Beagle mix. To be honest, I don't have any papers on her, but she's got some Beagle in her. I do know that. The way I started was I utilized a kit from Dog Bone, and it's a blood trail. And so whenever they'll send you some blood in this container, they'll also send you a deer hide and also a leash to be able to attach that deer hide to. Now what you do is you begin slowly and making small applications, small tracks, and then you reward the dog after each track. So we've progressed over the months. It's actually August now, and I don't work with her all the time, but I try to keep working with her every now and then. Now all right, so here's what I do. I take a deer leg and I put it in the freezer. So if you harvest a deer this year, save the legs, okay? And this is what I use. I pull these out. Now this is a fresh one. She has not used this one yet. Now I will say, as you use these deer legs, she's gonna get her scent all over it. I'm gonna get my scent all over it. But this one I've tried to limit myself from touching. I'm sure our scent, my daughter accidentally touched it earlier, so we got a little bit on there, but I'm not really stressing that too much. I'm just getting her back into the routine of picking up the scent on this. I'll drag these without blood and I'll drag these with blood. So what I do, you can buy that Dog Bone. Go to Amazon, go to their website, and you can actually get the blood, the hide and everything. Or I got done with this, and what I did was the meat that I harvested over the year, what I did was I would actually let that drain, and I would put the blood in this once this was empty. So I used the blood from meat I harvested in previous year to have a blood trail. So that works. So guys, try that as well, okay? So first I'm gonna run this trail without the blood, okay? So I'm gonna just drag this. I'll probably get Andy to jump on the electric bike, drag this trail. We're gonna take Daisy, tie her up so she doesn't see where she's going. We'll start a trail and then we'll drag it and see if she can find the end result, which will be the stick and this leg. All right, so I got Daisy. What we're getting ready to do is I'll had Andy lay the trail, and I've marked the spot with my hat here. Okay, so what you're gonna do, I have to cue her, and I use basically conditioning. I do this with the bell. Every time I use this bell, we're tracking. So I put this bell on her. This signifies to her that we're gonna track, that we're gonna find the deer. So I'll take this bell. That's a good girl. And I also use this long cord here for her leash, okay? All right, bring her up to the site, Andy. So I started the trail, I started the deer leg somewhere in this area. All right, Daisy, all right, find it, find it, find it, find it, find it, Daisy. Find it, that's the cue to find it, okay? All right, let her go. Find it, Daisy. Find it, find it, find it. Let's go, find it. Good girl, find it, find it. She's just a little bit slow getting started. Find it, Daisy. Find it. Find it. Now it's actually gone. You can actually see the trail. It's going up that way. So she's to the right of it slightly. Find it, Daisy. Find it. Find it. She's about to cross it. Crossed it. Find it, Daisy. She's doing a little zigzag here. Find it. She's off trail. Find it. Now one thing she does, I notice, is that she will actually wind this deer leg. And this is the first time we've done this in probably a couple weeks now. So she's got to get back into the routine. Let's go. Find it. Let's go. Find it. Find it. And give it a little tug. Find it. Find a leg. Find a deer. Where's the deer? Where's the deer? Where's the deer? Let's go. Find it. Find it. Find it. Find it, Daisy. Find it. Find it. The first time we do this is always the hardest for her. Once she gets into the routine and sees what we're doing, it's easier for her. So this is why keeping her regularly trained on it is important. Find it, Daisy. Find it. Find the deer. Find the deer. Good girl. Good girl. Find the deer. Find the deer. Find it. Now she's off. She's to the right of the trail. Find it, Daisy. Find it. Find it. Find it. Find it. Now keep saying find it. That reminds her that we're looking. Find it. Find it. Find it. Find it. Find it. She walked right past it. Literally. Walked right past it. It's right here. And she's over here. Find it. Find it, Daisy.
Daisy
Find
usually goes by like your trail instead of the blood. So that, see, it's kind of where she got confused.
Well, sometimes she does that, but then she comes back.
Yeah.
She can differentiate though. She'll know where we leave and where the trail, where the deer leg is too. Find it.
Find it.
Find it, Daisy. Good girl. Good girl. Here it is. She's right here. Good girl. Good girl. Good Daisy. Good Daisy. There it is. Yeah, good girl. That's a good girl. That's a good Daisy. Good girl. And then what you do, here, hold this. Then she loves playing with it. And that's a game to her. That's a game. And that's her reward. Just being able to play the game. So we're gonna do that again. But this time I'm gonna use a little bit of blood I'm gonna do alongside this deer leg. All right, come on, Daisy. I'm gonna take her over to the spot, show her what is our kill site. All right, good girl. All right, find it, find it. Find it, Daisy. Find it. And I'm just gonna follow it. Find it, Daisy. Find it. Find it. Find it. Good girl. Find it. Find it. You can see she's moving a lot quicker this time than the first time because we practiced the first time. She knows what we're doing. Find it. Good girl. Good girl. That's a good girl. Good girl. Good girl. She'll play with it for a little while. That's her reward. She's playing with it, getting a chance to play with the deer leg. All right, so the first time we ran her, she was a little bit slow getting started. She did pick up and find the leg basically. She does sometimes want to track where we've walked before. I have noticed that. So we're still working with her on that. The second time around, she was a lot quicker. She ended up jumping on it, knew exactly what to do, knew what she was looking for a lot quicker. So that's why it's good to practice regularly, so when it's time to actually do it in the field, the real thing, they're ready to roll. Now, how's she gonna perform this season? We're gonna find out. Hopefully I won't need her, but if I do need her, hopefully she'll be ready to rock and roll. We're gonna find out this season. Hopefully more to come on this one.